Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be based on some of the products that we received in our November Boxycharm. If you'd like to see how I got this look, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay guys, so we're going to go ahead and get started by priming the eyelids, and I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair. So we're just going to start by doing that, and we're going to go ahead and just blend it out. And I'm using my e.l.f. Total Face and Body Sponge, and I picked it up at Walmart. It was only $4, and let me tell you guys that it's so good. I really like this sponge, and it's so inexpensive. So we're just going to do that. And then we're going to go ahead and set the eyelid, and I'm going to be using the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. Come on, I don't know if you guys can see it. And it's just in the shade Translucent, and I'm going to use this all over the lid just to kind of set it so that it won't crease. And for that, I'm going to be using the Real Techniques setting brush. So we're going to go ahead and just quickly set that before, like I said, before there's any creasing or anything like that. Okay. And then for eyeshadows, we are going to be using the Ace Beauty palette that we received in our November Boxycharm. And I really like the colors in this palette. You guys want to go ahead and see. They're so pretty, so vibrant. They really have a touch of fall in them, and I really like it for that reason. I've been leaning towards these colors a lot lately, so I'm glad we got it in our box. And I'm actually going to take the shade, let's take this shade right here. using the Morphe M170-2, and as you can see, it's like a very, come on, zoom. It's like a very small tapered brush, and we're gonna grab some of our concealer. Hey guys, I'm back. So the eyes are completely done, the lashes are on, the glue is still drying, so I'm waiting for it to completely dry to apply mascara. So we're going to be continuing on with the face, and I'm going to be using my Smashbox Primer Water. As you guys can see, I'm literally almost out. This is my favorite primer spray of all time. I literally can drench my skin in it. It feels so good. So while that sets, we're just gonna go ahead and do my other primer that is my absolute favorite at the moment. This is my favorite combination, and I've been using this for the past 2 months. And this is the Tatcha the Silk Canvas Primer. I picked this up in like August, September of this year, and I absolutely have not been able to put it down, guys. Like, it's so good. I really like it. I feel like it just smooths out the skin, and I really like it. So I definitely recommend it to anyone that's like on the hunt for a good smoothing primer. It is a little on the pricier side. I myself was a little hesitant on purchasing it at first, but I decided to go into Sephora and pick up a sample first just to kind of test it out on my skin and see if it was worth the money. And let me tell you guys that I literally just went in once for a sample, and that's all it took for me to want to go and purchase the big size. And let me show you guys. I've had it for 2 months. I've been using it. I don't use it daily, but I use it quite a bit. And look, this is as much as I've used. So a little does go a long way. I honestly think I applied a little too much today, but I just love the way it feels on my skin. It just feels so nice. So we're gonna go ahead and let that kind of sink in. I like to let my primer sink in for a few minutes before I continue to apply foundation. So last weekend, It Cosmetics was having a sale on their website, and it was like 25% off your 30, I believe, 30 or more dollar purchase. So I decided to pick up the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream Oil-Free Matte Version Poreless Finish Full Coverage Cream. So I decided to pick it up, and I got it in the shade Fair. And I've been dying to try this out, guys. Like, I've heard so much people rave about it, and I'm so excited to test it out today. Let's see. Hopefully the color's a good match. Like I said, I did buy it online. I didn't go to like Ulta or anywhere to get like color matched or anything. But just based off their website's description of the color is why I decided to go with Fair. So we're just gonna go ahead. It looks like a good color. So I'm just applying it. I put some on the palm of my hand, and I'm just applying it with a little brush. I didn't like spot conceal or anything because I want to see the coverage of this foundation. This looks absolutely crazy. So I am going to be using my e.l.f. Total Body and Face Sponge that, like I said, I picked up from Walmart. So far, so good, guys. The coverage is there for sure. Let's see. Definitely a good match. As you guys can see, my neck is really pale. Okay. So let's go ahead. And that was one pump. As you guys can see, it looks like this, and it is a pump version. And I really love foundations that have pumps because it's just so much easier to get your product out. So let's go ahead and apply some to the nose and the forehead. So I know it looks really light like on camera, but in person this is a really good match for me. I honestly can say that this is one of the closest match of foundations that I have right now in my collection, just because the weather has been changing so much that my skin, like, I was literally sunburned for like the longest time. So this is a really good match now that my skin is kind of going back to its color. Okay. So far so good, guys. Honestly, like, the color seems really good. And I really like it, honestly. It doesn't feel like tacky or anything. It literally just dried down. As far as coverage, I would say it is definitely medium to full coverage. I do feel like I can definitely get a little more coverage in the chin area, but I do have some breakouts. My skin has been going through a hormonal I don't know, hormonal outrage or something. I'm currently 31 weeks pregnant, so my body is definitely changing right now and my skin is not liking it, especially with the weather change as well. So yeah. And for concealer, we're going to be using again the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair. And we're going to go ahead and apply that right there. And we're going to go ahead and get the pointier side. And we're going to go ahead and begin to blend this down. This is also a very, very, very full coverage concealer. Like, this is by far my favorite concealer so far. I really want to try the Huda Beauty concealer, that new one that they launched, because it looks so good. And I saw Casey Holmes reviewing it and I am sold on it. Like, I literally want to go out and buy it. I haven't been able to go to Sephora though, so hopefully I'm able to go this weekend to see if they have my color in stock, because that's another thing that a lot of my Sephora's always have. Like, they're literally always sold out on a lot of their products, so it's kind of annoying, but I mean, it is what it is. What can we do, you know? I don't really like to highlight so much like the rest of my face, just because I feel like I already look really, really, really pale. So I like to keep it like that. And then for powder, it's a little messy because I use it a lot. But for powder, we're going to be using the Born This Way ethereal setting powder, and it just looks like this. I got it a few months ago and I really, really like it. The only thing is that if you have dry skin, it might be a little bit too drying, because I have oily skin, and definitely when I set my face, I can definitely notice like right away the instant mattification. So just keep that in mind if you have oily skin. But if you have, if you have dry skin, but if you have oily skin, then you definitely would not have a problem with this at all. So I like to just set the under eye area with this. I don't like setting my whole face with this, just because, like I said, it is a little drying. And I don't want to be too powdery looking. Although once you use your setting spray, then you shouldn't have that issue. But I only like to set my under eye with this. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down already. And let's see if the glue, yeah. So the lashes are on. The glue is already dried down. So we'll do the mascara in a little bit. So right now, for setting my face, I do like to use the Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder. And this is, like I said, in the shade Translucent. And I really, really like this powder because it definitely helps you stay a little matte throughout the day. I like how it looks whenever my oils start peeking through, because it looks a little more natural. But as far as me looking like oily, I love this powder for that, because it keeps me from looking like a grease ball. So, and I'm just using the Morphe E41 brush, and this is a huge brush, but I love it so much because I can literally set my face in like a minute and then I'm done. So I really, really like it. And then moving on to bronzer and contour. So I've been digging into the Park Avenue Princess palette by Tarte, and this is what it looks like inside, just like that. And I really like the colors in here. They're really nice and warm. I'm not so much of a cool tone girl, so I really like the fact that this is more on the warmer side, but it doesn't look orangey, you know? It's kind of the perfect contour shade. So we're just gonna go ahead and contour and then blend. So let's go ahead and use, so for that I was using the Pixie 660 brush that we also got in one of our Boxycharms. But to blend it out, I'm going to be using the Morphe R2 brush. And this is just like a really nice powder brush. It's really nice and fluffy, so you're able to blend out all of the harsh lines on your face so that everything can just look nice and seamless. So we're going to go ahead and do the same to the other side. Just gonna go ahead and do that. And you see, I don't know honestly how well this would work on deeper skin tones, because as you can see, like I'm literally using the second to darkest shade color, and on my skin it doesn't appear so dark. So I don't know how it would look on darker skin tones, but you can definitely try it. Because I am very, very light-handed with the bronzer as well. I don't like to overdo it because, you know, it's harder to blend on my skin and it'll start looking splotchy and all that, and we definitely don't want that. So there is that. I kind of used it as like a blush, as a contour slash bronzer for the cheek area. But for the rest of the face, I'm going to be using the Butter Bronzer. And this is in the shade Light Bronzer. So I also have Deep Bronzer just because I feel like this one sometimes tends to not show on my skin. Or it tends to show a little red. But now that my skin's going back to like its original color, I've been reaching more for the light one. So we're going to go ahead and just bronze up the skin. Just kind of give myself some life because I look very, very pale. Also this lighting doesn't help. I legit look so pale, but I promise I don't look that pale in person. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and just gonna blend down here a little bit. And then for, let's see, where is it? For nose contour. So I don't really like to contour my nose a lot because I'm not good at it, to be honest. I'm really not. So what I like to do is I like to get this Physicians Formula Bronzer Booster, and it just looks like this, and I have it in the shade, I guess it's just matte sculpting, because there is a shimmer one, so just watch out for that. So I really like this middle shade, as you can see. I'm literally hitting pan on it. I really like this shade to contour the nose a little bit. So like I said, I don't intensely contour my nose, but I like to give it a little bit of definition. And I like the brush that comes with it. As you can see, it's very thin. So it's really easy to just get in there and just kind of shape your nose a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then I like to do it under my lip a little bit because I have the thinnest lips ever. So I like to just make it seem like I have a little bit of volume, but I don't. So once we're done with that, I'm just gonna get this like semi-clean brush, and this is from the Wet n Wild collection. If you guys didn't know, Wet n Wild has their holiday collections every year, and literally it was on sale at Walgreens for 50% off. So it was $30, we got it for $15, and it comes with, I believe, 10 brushes. They're so pretty. I have some of them here. I don't have the whole thing here because I like to separate my brushes like to size and all that, but these are some of the brushes. Look how pretty the bristles are. They're pink. They're pink and they're really pretty. And they're so soft, guys. Like the quality on these is so amazing. And the fact that I paid $15 for it, I was like shook. So definitely check out your local Walgreens. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure the sale is still going on, but I'm not sure if you're going to find any because they were everywhere, girl. Like a lot of people knew about it. So good luck. Okay, what is next? So now we're going to go ahead and do a mascara. And I'm going to be using the Benefit Bad Gal Bank Mascara. The gloss is so pretty. So this is the final look. As far as the eyeshadows, like I said, I really feel like they're really good shadows. The only thing is, like I said, they do have fallout. So if you're the kind of girl that is going to be doing your foundation first, then just keep that in mind when using this palette. I, on the other hand, do my eyes first. So I didn't really mind it. And I feel like the colors are really pretty. I don't have anything bad to say about this palette. And then as far as the Cover FX glitter drops, guys, I am literally obsessed with these. I don't necessarily think that I'll be using them like as highlight because they do have bigger glitters, but I feel like all over the body or like inner highlight or even on the lid, they look really nice. And these are like not designated just for one part of, you know, your body or whatever, so you can use these for anything. As far as the little brush set that we got, I really like these brushes. They're really cute. They're really tiny as well. So I feel like you can always use these just for like more detailed looks for your under eye. I really like them, and the freaking bristles, guys, are so pretty. Like, look how glittery and shiny they are. I really like them. And then what else did we get? The lashes. The lashes are really nice, but like I said, they're really natural. I usually tend to go for more of like a fuller, like a little more wispy or dramatic look, but I like them. They were in the box and they're really good. And we also did get this liner. I don't know if you can see it. And this is from the brand Jante Blue Glittering Star Eyeliner, and I didn't use this because I'm not really into glitter liners, so I figured why even open it. I'll probably just save this and add it to one of my giveaways in the future, so I'm not going to open this and review for you guys. But other than that, guys, that's it. If you like this video, then go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, and I will be trying to post twice a week. This is my first video, and I know I might be a little bit of everywhere today, but I'm a little nervous. And I don't know. I just hope that you guys enjoyed the video as much as I did. This was very fun. It was nice. I feel like I'm actually talking to someone. So yeah, like I said, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave any comments down below with any recommendations or any like ideas that you guys have for me, any content that you guys would like to see. Just go ahead and let me know down below. Thanks. Bye.